Wait, that's so not true. Church actually landed a shot with a sniper rifle. Generic intro into theduckgoesmoo. Here back with some more red versus blue Easter eggs, extras, outtakes, bloopers, behind the scenes, whatever you want to call them. Their interviews. We have this list of videos over here because we're no longer in these like 6-second long ones. We have Matt Gamer Switch ad, the original intro video, which might be skipped because of copyright issues with the song. The big interview, not sure what that's about, and the LA invasion is what we'll be watching today. You want to check out last week's videos? I'll leave right up there. Also, link down below in the description. Also, be in a playlist on my channel with all the other ones. Shout out to Taylor for putting together this playlist and uploading all these, because he actually went and uploaded all these videos himself and put them on YouTube for me to react to and for you all to enjoy. So I hope you've been enjoying them. Shout out to the patrons down below to get the videos a day early, allowing them to have a paywall on the channel. So I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for clicking on a video. Hopefully I can make your day just a tiny little better. English is hard. I got a bunch of videos to record today because I'm going on a trip this next weekend. But let's go ahead and jump on into Mac Gamer Switch ad, because I don't really think you can game on a Mac, right? Let's see. What's this one about?
Playing games on the PC was like...
What?
There are a lot of great games on the Mac. Like Warcraft 3.
Can you play them, though?
That puzzle game with the Apple logo. That's a great game.
Look at young
I beat it, but it's still fun. The confusing thing about PCs is just you go to the store and there's so many games. I mean, everywhere you look. But on the Mac, there's just 6.
Between Android
and you know which ones are good
Apple.
because you've already played them all in the PC like 5 or 6 years ago. On the Mac, I can play plenty of great games that you just can't find on the PC now, like Zork, Breakout, Super Breakout.
Super Breakout.
Another great thing about the Mac is upgrades.
What's
on a PC,
angle?
you have to open up your case, swap out your video card, change jumpers. On the Mac, when it's time to upgrade, just pick it up, throw it away, and go buy another one. Now that's convenience.
Red vs. Blue.
My name is Gus Sorolla, and I'm a gamer. Well,
a Mac gamer.
I used to be.
Until he got a Mac. Mac Gamer Switch ad. Raw footage, July 2002.
The great thing about gaming on the Mac is you don't have to worry about upgrades, like changing your video card or getting a bigger hard drive.
I recently got a new graphics
when you're ready
card,
to upgrade,
and it's causing
just take your Mac and throw it all away.
Okay, stop your booms and shot. Wait a shot. Oh, sorry. Second? Yeah.
Idiot.
Now it's back in shot.
You know, with the PC, it gets confusing. You got the mouse with the 2 buttons. My Mac, no buttons on the mouse.
Is it just one?
Nowadays, you can get lots of great games on the Mac that you can't find on the PC anymore, like Zork, Breakout, Asteroids.
No, he sounds way too happy about that.
I played Load Runner on the Mac a lot in high school, actually.
Wait, you got a Mac in high school?
Don't say those will be out pretty soon.
On the Mac, I can play plenty of great games that you just can't find on the PC now, like Zork, Breakout, Super Breakout.
I don't know what these games are. I know what Asteroids is. 2002. Did you say Photoshop?
All right. On the Mac, I can play plenty of great games that you just can't find on the PC now, like Zork, Breakout.
Are you supposed to have like a drop down while the
Super
games?
Breakout, Photoshop.
Photoshop.
So this
Struggles.
I want you to just playing games on the PC was like.
What is? Why is this shirt like that?
Just told you, man. That's awesome.
Playing games on the PC was like.
So many options. Does he have a tattoo on the back of his neck? Yeah, that's definitely the keeper. Alright, and now we have this one, which is the original intro video. The audio might be completely mutilated here, and so I apologize for that, because I've had problems with that before. Oh, Simmons. Why is Simmons the first one shown? I'm not sure what the BGC is. Blood Gulch Chronicles DVD, I'm guessing? So I guess they put all of Blood Gulch on one DVD. Sarge. You got sarged. This is different than the normal, the song. Wait, that's so not true. Church actually landed a shot with a sniper rifle. Tucker. Yeah, that's about right. Where's Caboose? Where's Caboose? Wait. Look, oh, it's Tex. Man, I miss Tex. You know, there's very few shows that I wish I could, like, rewatch again for the very first time, and Red vs. Blue is one of those. Like, the whole Tex and Carolina stuff, like, just Tex in general, like, I wish I could rewatch that for the first time. Blurring the final days of Blood Gulch Chronicles production, a researcher from Zurich, Switzerland, came to speak with Rooster Teeth staff.
Rooster Teeth and Red vs. Blue started back actually when I was in college, and I decided that I didn't want to be a doctor.
You passed the MCAT? Not even close.
So when I switched to computer science, I had pretty much all of my elective credits done. Everything that I did in the medical field or pre-med field was applied as an elective, like organic chemistry and stuff like that.
Hey, who's the nerd?
So I had a lot of spare time left. I had to be on campus about 6 hours a week, and then had to fill out my time with something else.
We can fly kite, and we
so
can
started Red vs. Blue.
And we can drink orange juice together.
So I went down to a student-run television station we had there, and that's where I met Matt Hullum, who plays Sarge. That's where I met Joel Heyman, who plays Caboose.
Try to hide my voice.
And if we made a movie together, they all went off to LA to have very successful, or moderately successful, film careers.
Civil War movie, we're dropping in thousands of troops into the scene, kind of like what they did in Lord of the Rings with all the.
I didn't know that they actually like went to.
What were those things called?
Some kind of bat person. Bat person.
And I stayed in Austin because I had a good tech job with my computer science degree. And I got a job at a company where I met Gus Sorolla, who plays Simmons.
Yes.
Yeah. Jeff Fink, who plays Griff. And
he still has
Jason
all the tattoos.
Saldana, who plays Tucker.
So I ended up doing tech support with Gus and Jeff working for Bernie. And so we all just became friends. And
okay. Oh my God! Look at those
coworkers.
computers.
I guess really friends more than coworkers because I don't work on shit.
Why are we always double timing anyway? Can't we ever have time? Or how about no time?
They were doing a lot of web pages, like these everything nothing sites where they just like write about random stuff. And then they made another one called Drunk Gamers that I really liked. So I started writing for that. I came on as the
NCAA
Xbox
Football
guy,
2003.
and it was the first year that it was out, so all anyone ever wanted to know about was Halo. So I found myself writing about Halo almost every week and trying to come up with new ways to promote Halo and do cool stuff there and keep people interested.
I just fall asleep inside my
And I guess Red vs.
Because I
Blue
had this
really
movie
helped.
equipment left over from my days with Matt and Joel, started doing like trick videos, you know, exploiting the physics in the game engine, things like that. And then eventually just laid some dialogue down over the top of it, and Red vs. Blue was born out of that moment of, let's try to make this funny if we can.
We had an immediate audience of people who liked it, and we were like, this is cool, we should keep doing this.
Crazy, because at first it seemed like...
also back in the day...
people found it, then they
you
told
just had to have
we had a couple hundred hits.
Like
very quickly that changed into a couple thousand.
Having a
then
recorder...
It was, 10,000, 100,000. I mean, this was over the course of maybe 3 or 4 days.
Really? It took off that fast?
People were just sharing the links with all of their friends.
Is this that Facebook thing I keep hearing about?
Initially, we worked in a spare bedroom in Bernie's house, and it was a small room, about as big as this room right here, maybe even a little smaller.
They're even younger.
I don't know if it's just because we all like to hang out with each other that we just kept it up. I mean, the whole first season, well into the second season of Red vs. Blue, we all had other jobs, and it was like this was something we made on Wednesday,
in spare time,
and Thursday, and sometimes Friday nights from 6 p.m. until 4 a.m. You know, like the time when I definitely could have been doing a lot of other stuff, but we still just came and did it anyway.
You helped.
I think it paid off.
Together.
We would work all day at our tech support company, and then come home and work in this tiny cramped space at night.
Ow! You stepped on my toe. How long do we have to do this?
And at some point,
we
became successful enough where I quit the day job and devoted full time, to Red vs. Blue. Bernie
long into it did that happen?
I'll go pack my bags. Nice working with you guys. It's been real.
Suddenly, we went from being in Bernie's spare bedroom, for 5 or 6 hours,
a production company,
3 or 4 nights a week, to being at Bernie's house 24 hours a day. So we became a
Bernie loves that.
The space was very small, and also we needed to have our own separate space.
Your passion is on the film side more than on the game side? Or
if you were to ask me what I do, like what do you do, I'd say I'm a writer. And the ability to make the movies of what I write, that's why Machinima is appealing to me, is it's so efficient that as a writer can actually take people I know and produce these things.
Yeah,
it's great.
great.
Well, I mean, the first couple seasons they weren't the best at voice acting.
Hassles like liability and accuracy.
Just the environment of being around 5 guys that are all fairly creative, working in a very small space for anywhere between 8 and 15 hours a day. A lot of ideas get bounced around.
How about this time we try something that doesn't involve me being shot at or run over?
Would electrified be okay?
No.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
It's an interesting environment to work at. Normally, when you have a job, you can openly hate certain people. Like, oh, I don't like that guy, or oh, she pisses me off.
Shut up.
I hate you. When you're working with your friends, it's more of a slippery slope. It's you have to be very careful about who you hate and who you don't hate. It'll come back to get you when you're drunk one night.
Guess who has a new desktop wallpaper?
A lot of comedies, like you get inspired when
I remember when Simmons was my favorite
they
character.
read the script and they know their characters so well.
We'll watch these.
Say, well, my character might say this in this situation. They come out with something that's funny and it's very true to the series too.
I thought you had a pirate accent.
I'm not very consistent.
No, when we got to the end, we realized
that was when they were in,
there was a lot of
Cabooses'
backstory
mind.
there, so it was hard for people to jump into Red vs. Blue and watch it because when you come along and there's 90 episodes of backstory.
binge it all.
It's
great.
a little daunting to jump in episode 91, for example. So
Nah.
it's almost kind of a reset. It ends the story and encapsulates it, and allows
you could end
for
the
future
story
projects or other ideas and storylines to come out, and hopefully allows more people to watch the show and watch whatever else we may have in the future.
That was really cool. That's a word that has a. I don't recognize the letter. 2008. Okay. And now we have the LA invasion. The old Office, LA invasion. Did they ever work out of LA? Krispy Kreme. They have Krispy Kreme out there?
Come on, that's for
I know Krispy Kreme's a North Carolina thing. That's a house. Preparation for episode 100. Oh. They have an arcade machine?
Come on, little guy. Have some breakfast. There it is. Come on. Eat your donut.
Oh my god. Is that? Okay, yeah, that's Jason. Okay, Tucker. I think it's Tucker, right?
What an ass.
Hey, wait, that's a good donut. This is like so stupid because like of all the things.
Imagine the heat that gets built up.
This scene to me was like the most. I just didn't get it. Scene, but well.
Thanks, Joel. I
Net-
spent all last night trying to convince Joel to go gay.
You can hear the computer fans.
By fucking him?
You might not be able to see it. Back here is a cat that, for some reason, has decided not to leave Nathan alone ever.
Oh.
Every time Nathan comes to work,
It's cute.
there's Finch. Either on his
Behind him.
computer, in his chair, hiding in his coat.
I call this position 1.
Joel drives a Mercedes on an
Does he?
active salary. Suspicious. And the gear shift is in the middle of the seat also.
How do you like
What?
offices, Joe Mary?
Pretty cool.
Who is she?
Yeah. Small town Buda, everything you dreamed it would be.
And more.
This is Joel going to the fourth.
I hate you so much.
Wow. This is like a full-blown, small production. This reminds me of Linus Tech Tips when they first
So what is
started.
your personal favorite moments from Red vs. Blue, either with your character
Trying to look at his watch.
Your favorite moments of Red vs. Blue from the show. Have either of you watched the show?
Which one?
But Joe?
Where's the red light on that thing?
Well, I'm not.
Joel.
Okay.
Let's do a couple parts again.
Okay.
Is that supposed to be Tex? I think it's Tex's voice actor.
Funnier lines in there.
Of everybody else's?
Hey, what's going on in
Nothing.
here?
Close the door.
No.
It's Friday, so it's like wet T-shirt Friday.
Oh,
That's right.
right,
You want to see
that's
some of this? Oh,
Wait,
what's
what?
up, baby?
I bet.
Oh,
God, he
it's
has
a
so many
tattoo.
tattoos.
Nipples.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Can I take this opportunity?
Oh, you haven't shown
I
this
haven't
yet.
shown it. Yeah, no, I haven't. Where is it? There it is.
Oh god. Oh my god, the Rooster Teeth logo.
This thing, and I was like, well, I fucking want to be a part of that, definitely. And this is before it.
Who was that?
AI.
How'd you meet that?
Shut up,
He was my
Caboose.
high roommate in college. He was the hippie who played his guitar way too fucking loud. Get out!
I've never heard him play his guitar. Is he good?
No.
No. The cat. The cat loves him.
Just asked if I'm drinking scotch, and Jeff somehow heard that all the way in the front room.
And what scotch?
He wants to know what's going on back there.
Also, when Bernie, did you call that chicken milk?
Chicken broth.
Oh, he said chicken.
What? Chicken milk. Milk the chicken. You can't do that. The Jeff and scotch.
Computer boot time is now estimated at 1 donut.
Honestly, I still can't figure out the scene after we've done it. I just have no idea.
The struggle's real.
What about... Was Carolina with them? No, she died.
Getting close.
Carolina.
Alright, Bernie, why don't you give Joel some direction?
Okay, yes, we are going to do the scene that we did yesterday with Tex, where Church and Tex are speaking, and you are interrupting. And you're the dumb one.
Joel, why don't you pretend like you understand Bernie's direction?
He doesn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Compare for other jobs you had, how long you've been doing it. You've been doing this one for 4 years, each of you?
Yeah, it's funny. All the jobs I usually have are about 4 years long.
Not mine.
Oh, really?
I work on a film, then move on. Takes like 2 years. So this is long.
What do you mean? Is this what do you mean 4 years? Like, is this? I mean, is this? We're not doing it anymore.
Not doing it anymore?
Yeah, 4 years, we're done.
Oh, is this some like announcing company or
It's
whatever?
over?
Yeah, sorry.
What?
It's gonna be really embarrassing that you're taping this.
You good?
Seriously, you're gonna go back and delete this later, right?
Yes.
No. That was a lie. The Rooster Teeth LA crew. Okay, so that's the LA crew. Maybe that was Carolina's voice actor instead of Texas. I don't really know. It was really interesting to see the behind the scenes and how they started. Like, they're just in a house. Like, that's what a lot of these like companies do, like YouTube company stuff, like Linus Tech Tips. I remember when they were just out of a house and they filmed their videos in a kitchen, like. And, like, they had all the editors, like, in a room or whatever. It was just wild. It just seems like that's what all these, like, young YouTube production companies start out with, is they just get a house, and they just rent that out, and everybody just works out of there as, like, an office building. So, that's awesome that they were able to start like that. This is really old, so great to see it. It's also kind of, interesting to see the faces behind the voice actors that I've known so much. I don't think I've seen either of the two female voice actors before, or Tucker's voice actor. I had no idea what he looked like before. So that was really interesting. I hope that you enjoyed these. Hope to see you back next week for more of these. Hope that you're subscribed. Leave some comments down below because I love reading them, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. But until next video, take care and cue the music.